Hey.
On a motherfucking boat.
Who let the dogs out?
And we're here, man. We're here.
What episode is this?
This is episode 25.
Episode 25. I was like, what episode is this? No, yeah. Episode 25, guys.
25. It's lovely.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in if you're tuning in with us right now.
Another day. It's Sunday. Beautiful day. I wish it was a little bit warmer. We had
2 days ago.
Yeah.
2 days ago. 60 degrees.
Yeah.
2 days ago.
We had an eventful day yesterday. What did we do yesterday?
Yesterday was the Rene Vaca show. Rene Vaca.
Yeah.
Rene Vaca is in town. And yeah, it was what do you think about the show? Did you like the show?
Yeah, it was good. We saw him at the Chicago Theater. I thought it was really good. It was my first time there. So I definitely enjoyed it. It was definitely a must watch. I mean, I feel like a lot of people were there.
Rene Vaca in the building. But yeah, there was a lot, dude. There was a lot of people there. Even for the second half of the show that he ended up putting on his schedule, and then the first show, I'm pretty sure it was pretty packed. But honestly, I feel like the second show always is gonna be. It's always gonna be better than the first show.
100%.
Like I can almost guarantee you, the second set was longer than the first one.
Oh, 100%, because he has more time. You know what I'm saying? And like, I know Rene Vaca. You know, I've been following him for a long time. So like, he drinks.
Yeah.
So like, even when you get like a little bit lit, all you need is just a little bit. It just gets
loosens you up.
Gets the blood flowing a little bit.
Loosens you up in the right and wrong places.
And I just feel like it just, you know, he eases into his first set, and he's like, oh, okay, I understand it. This is what I got to do. And then bam, he just kills us on the second set.
Absolutely.
Which, the 10 p.m. one, you know, is just like, there's no kids, there's nothing. I'm not sure if it's like 18 or up or anything like that.
False. I don't know if there's supposed to be kids, but I remember when we were in line, you were like, oh, like, I just seen somebody was carrying their baby.
I don't know.
Somebody was carrying their kid. I personally see with my own eyes.
I don't know.
Yeah, somebody was carrying their kid. But what's it called? Yeah, it was a good show. So I kind of want to mention, right? So before the comedy show, Arian had brought up a word that I never heard, and the word was hecklers. Now, you know, obviously a word that I've never heard or like really used.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hecklers. I'm like, what is that? What's a heckler? And Arian explained to me that a heckler was somebody or people that are in the crowd that are always just blurting shit out, trying to throw off the comedian.
Yeah.
Or, you know, trying to say, like, just get a word out.
Get a word out, get the attention.
Yeah.
And it's kind of unfortunate because like they're trying to draw the attention on themselves. So it's kind of like selfish, I guess.
Selfish, ignorant.
For sure.
Okay.
You know,
but
but yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, so no, you're good. So Arian explained to me what hecklers are, and I didn't know what they were. So my question was, damn, like, okay, well, yeah, there's always people who do that, you know? I was like, do you think that happens everywhere? Like, is that something that happens everywhere? He's like, absolutely, all the time. It will never fail. So
I already know where this is going.
The crazy part, guys, the crazy part about this is that we ended up having a heckler a chair or two right away from us.
Fucking right next to me.
Literally in my ear. And at this point, you know, no offense, but I don't know if dude had Tourette's or he loves fucking the show up. But it's like, dude, the dude had something to fucking scream out every time the man just stopped speaking. Like Rene Vaca would say something. Nah, frijoles, manteca, burritos. Like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, let me enjoy the show. Shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah, I think it's just like he can't understand the social cues, and we're not even trying to talk bad. It's just like
Motherfucker was asking us if he had hot dog stands because he's hungry earlier. Like, bro, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, he definitely had something to say every single time. And like, I paid to watch Rene Vaca, not watch the dude next to me.
Yeah, fucking scream out stupid shit.
Yeah.
Like, I know Rene Vaca brought up a joke about being gordo, you know, being fat, being chubby, and this guy's like, la manteca, son los frijoles. Like, shut the fuck up. God damn, son. Fuck.
It was funny because me and you were just like every time he blurs on, we just look at each other like, man.
Yeah, like bro, I'm 2 seconds away from muffin, dude. Like, are you kidding me? Like, come on, bro. Like watch the show, enjoy it, laugh, but like.
Yeah.
My man was screaming out something every fucking time, and then I'm gonna tell you what kind of really bothered me. I mean, it didn't, it bothers me because it's like you can't be like this in public.
Yeah.
This is the type of shit that's gonna get your face pushed in. But I looked at it kind of like a it was more or less if it wasn't racial, it was more or less what's the word I'm looking for here? What's the word? Kind of like when white people like to joke around, and every time they're around Mexicans, they want to bring up tacos. Stereotyping.
Oh, okay.
So, I noticed that Rene Vaca was bringing up jokes about black folks, like black people.
Yeah.
And he had mentioned something about how ski mask and black people go together.
Yeah.
Or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And then the dude with Tourette's next to us was just like, yeah, that's why my SRT's gone. Like loud as hell. Like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, and I had 2 black guys in front of me. It was, dude, that was a heartwarming. That felt really good to see. Actually,
yeah, it was.
I even called it out and told you.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, you see this? And you're like, what's up? I'm like, this father and son right here.
Oh yeah.
And that I really like that, bro, because that's something that you can live with for the rest of your life. If you go to like a comedy show with your mom or like your dad, I just feel like that's a memory that can never be taken away. It's such a great time, especially like, if your dad's a little older or whatever, or your mom's a little older, like me personally, bro, I fight demons. Yeah. And what I mean by fighting demons is like, I'm the type of dude to be driving at work at, 4 or 5 in the morning. And as I'm driving, I'm thinking about death. I'm just thinking about like, my dad's going to die.
Yeah.
My mom's going to die. And I'm driving just thinking about this, and it's 5 in the morning, and I got tears just going down my face, 5 in the morning, going into work, thinking about how like they're not going to be here forever.
Yeah.
How much time do I have them for? I don't fucking know. I don't know how long I have my parents for, but I'm trying to cherish and spend the most time I possibly can so that when they do pass, it hits a little different and not as hard. You know what I mean? Like, instead of it hitting hard and being like, I can't do life like this, it hits me and it's like, damn. Like,
you enjoyed the moment.
Yeah, I enjoyed everything. Like, honestly, there's nothing else I can possibly miss.
Yeah.
I know everything.
Yeah, and what was wholesome about that is that like they had the same sense of humor, so they were able to enjoy that comedy show together.
Absolutely.
And I had the same situation with my brother. We went to the House of Blues in New York, and we saw this guy. His name is Lavelle Crawford or something like that. So he's not really like a big name, but he was like on Breaking Bad. He was like one of the security guards for Breaking Bad, and I was dying. I was laughing my butt off, and it was just like it was definitely the guy, the comedian, but like it was also to the environment and like being around my brother and things like that. Like those are super memorable. So like, yeah, I definitely when you caught that, you pointed that to my attention. I'm like, yeah, that's definitely they're having a great time.
Yeah, of course, bro. And it was really heartwarming to see. So.
Yeah. So on top of the wholesome,
the
heckler was like to our left. The wholesome too was in front of us, and there was some drama like to the right of us,
bro. Like, and this is why Chicago can have nothing fucking nice, bro. Like, I'm sorry I have to swear, but I just feel like Chicago can't have nothing nice. For Christ's sake, we're at a comedy show. Why are people trying to box and fight in the middle of a comedy show?
Yeah.
And like Rene Vaca is doing his thing.
He
you know what I'm
ignored
saying?
it.
Yeah, he ignored it. Of course he ignored it, because he didn't want to sauce it up.
Yeah.
Especially being in Chicago.
Yeah.
You sauce it up, hands are flying.
Yeah, 100%.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Hands are flying. I'm surprised that hands didn't start flying.
Yeah, I'm surprised too.
But like,
I saw security and everybody get like people were recording it. Flashlights came out, everything came out.
Well, for sure. And that's my whole thing is why?
Yeah.
Like, why can't we just be normal and
civilized people?
Yeah, and enjoy a goddamn show.
Yeah. Like,
this is the reason why Chicago, doesn't like to host these kind of events, doesn't like shit to slide and happen because of stupid shit like this.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of things that get canceled out in Chicago because it gets too wild.
Yeah.
It gets way too sporadic.
Yeah.
And that is the reason why every other city or state has a lot more shit than we do as far as like activities and fun. Like, they get more concerts.
Yeah.
They get a lot more things, bro. Like,
Well, all it takes is one person to just mess it up.
100%.
Like it just like say there's a fight or whatever. Like now Rene can't come back or something.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
and the thing is, like, see, in Chicago,
it takes one person.
everybody here in Chicago has a lot of freaking pride, bro. Like everyone that lives here, that grew up here, that was raised here, got a lot of pride.
Yeah.
A lot of motherfuckers can't just be like, fuck it, I'm a bitch. Just turn around and walk away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
in your mind, really evaluate situations and really take things into accountability and be like, you know what? If I get knocked out or I knock dude out, right, I have a lot more to lose than just hurting him and putting him to sleep. I can go to jail.
Yeah.
I can lose property. I can lose funds.
Yeah.
Time, and time is money. Like, these are all things that you might not think about when you're all heated up, especially if you're on alcohol or drugs. Or, like, you don't think about these things. So, like, the smartest, and you know me, bro, this is why I don't like to go in public. This is why I don't like to be out. I don't like to go to bars. I don't like to go to clubs because there's just too many stupid fucking people.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
Somebody's always got to try
regardless,
to
regardless of the fact, let's stop spotlighting that.
Nah, bro.
It was a great show. I enjoyed it. And it was definitely
I had a good time.
It was fun.
I had a good time.
It was fun. I definitely enjoyed it. Got you to fucking drink.
Yeah,
Got you to fucking drink. So it was a good time. I like enjoying my drinks, at the presence of you or just having a good time. You know what I'm saying? When I'm with somebody.
With a headache.
You didn't drink water then. All you drank was alcohol that night.
Yeah, I went to bed, guys. I woke up, head pounding. Like, see,
we had a good time though.
I had a great time.
It was a memorable experience.
It was.
We could sit there and talk about. We were literally, dude. Since I picked you up, we've been literally cracking jokes about that whole show.
No, 100%. Look, I'll be honest with you, pa. All right, I'll be honest with you, pa. I rather enjoy the time, wake up and get muffed, than enjoy the time, get slapped, and wake up with a massive hangover and a headache.
You wouldn't wish that
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, pa. Straight up. Like, I hate hangovers, bro. Like, to the max. Like, I'll literally sit here and be like, why am I so fucking stupid?
Nah, see,
why am I dumb?
See, I'm the opposite, bro. Like, we bought 2 drinks off the rip. I fucking finished some. I was like, yeah, I was like, I like that, pa. I like that.
Hold on, though. But do you like this, pa? Do you like this, though?
What?
6 high noons, $100. I don't like that, pa. Keep it a buck. That's terrible.
We could buy a whole 50-pack of high noons with that.
100%. Are you kidding me? Wow.
Regardless of the fact, I can care less about any of that.
Hey, I'm cleaning out the boat at the end of the season. High noons everywhere for the Freeski Deeski. At this point, it's literally to the point where, like, nobody wants to drink no more. Everybody's trying to, it's getting cold.
Where's the water? Everybody's like, where's the water at?
No one even thinks about the water. And I got all these extra alcohol beverages. And it's not like I'm going to save all these freaking seltzers till next season to put them in the, recool them.
Yeah.
And then be like, oh, yeah, bro, my fridge is full. Go ahead and have a drink. They were drinks from last season, but they don't know. Like, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm not that guy, but
you don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that, pa. But yeah, dog, I'm gonna keep it a buck. It was a great show.
Great.
Had a good time for sure.
And like, I just like how like the hecklers are good because the comedian can play off it, and he's a comedian that can play off anything.
Now when you're screaming manteca, frijoles, and
Doritos.
No.
Yeah, so Doritos.
I don't like that,
pa.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
No cap.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. But that's how the clips get made, is like with hecklers, like when it saca la bolsita.
Oh yeah. That was kind of funny.
Yeah,
that was kind of funny, and he heard it.
Yeah.
And he heard it. And then and I think that was perfect, right? Like, sometimes you think, like, man, how do these guys do it? Like, do they wait to hear a heckler say like one word?
Yeah.
Like, for example, saca la bolsita.
Yeah.
And instantly his story went from it went to the whole section of cocaine.
Yeah.
Of, not to do cocaine.
Yeah.
And then boom, starts doing the whole script of how his dad,
Was in jail.
Yeah, is in jail, you know, and
he's
how
like, don't do it.
how when his dad used to go, you know, when he used to obviously be a kid, his dad used to fucking go in the room and be like,
Yeah.
go to sleep. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think he was able to do that script, and yeah, I don't know, but it was perfect though. It worked out perfect.
I think he hears a lot of it, and then he just picks and chooses what he wants to play off of.
Yeah.
So like when he hears something stupid, he'll be like, come up here, perro.
Yeah.
You know, or something like that. And it was dope because like he got people involved. But what would you do if like your girl got called up there?
I don't like that, Pa.
You don't like that?
I don't like that, Pa. I'm gonna keep it a buck. If my girl got,
yeah, what if you got called up there? Would you go up there?
it depends for what.
What if he gives you the stool to show how you slip it in?
Damn, Pa.
You're not gonna show him how you put in work, Pa?
Damn. I have to do it for the one time. You know, a lot of people would go like this way,
Yeah.
and then they'll go like that. I'm the type of motherfucker to be like, fucking just slip that fucker in from the back, Pa.
You like that, Pa?
I like that, Pa. Hey, listen, keep it a bug with you, Pa. I like the joke when he was like, he says, you know, he eats ass, he eats vagina.
Yeah.
And like, you know, he's like, it's like the roller coaster ride, like that pyramid ride that goes back and forth. He's like on front and back, front and back.
I do it.
I do it. Yeah,
you don't want me fucking your girl.
Right.
I eat it. Yo,
it's just so funny though, right? Because yesterday I felt like he was able to bring you know, just black and brown together.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really important. You know, we're all of color, and he was able to bring us together.
We're all in this together.
100%. And you know, he brought a black guy up there, and motherfucker was tall. He goes up there, he's like, oh nah. He's like, if this fool right here fucks your bitch, he's like, it's over with.
Yeah, it's over with.
It's over with.
He's like, if you ever fuck the black guy, he's like, I don't want nothing to do with you.
Yeah. He's like, do me a favor. He's like, let me get a hyena up here. Let me get a girl who wants to come up here. Who wants to come up here and get fucked with my boy right now, right here? And I guess, yeah, you had one chick that went up there. It was the same chick that went up there before, and then she went up there,
throwing it back,
right? Got quote unquote piped,
yeah,
and then whatever, got off stage. Then he brought his DJ.
Yeah.
Then you had the same girl go up there again.
Yeah.
And then you have your I don't even know what that was, but then you have your 200-300 pounder come, the torta pounder, and fucking got on top of the fucking DJ, Pa.
Yeah.
Started letting that shit rip, Pa.
Yeah.
Fucking.
But he was just like
and for $500.
Yeah.
And then nobody got shit.
Yeah. Because nobody's like, I'll pay for the next day.
Yeah.
It's like $500 minimum.
Yo, my man got a fucking torta pounder to go up there. That's insane, dog.
No, he was just like, you're like, he's just so transparent, and he just says what comes to. He's like, you're a whore. Get out of here.
Yeah. He's all like, hell no, you're a fucking sucia.
Yeah, like,
the fuck out of here. Get the fuck off the stage.
Yeah, that was.
Nah, he's funny as fuck.
He's
bro.
funny. Yeah, he definitely.
He's too funny.
And we've been watching it for a long time. So
yeah.
When we came across that he's coming to Chicago, we're like, we gotta go.
Yeah, it's just way too funny.
Yeah.
There was a few people backstage that I knew. Yeah, that would have been nice. That would have been if we would have did something crazy like, you know,
a meet and greet.
a meet and greet, or just get Rene Vaca on a fucking podcast. That'd be fucking awesome.
I think
bro.
if we would have done a meet and greet, I think we would have.
I mean, you gotta at least get the word out. You gotta at least say something, you know, or like bring it up.
Yeah.
We are the only podcast on the boat in Chicago.
I think it would make his ears ring. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like, no one's doing this.
That's what I'm saying. Or maybe we would give him an.
Look, I would not doubt this coming summer if somebody tries to take what we're doing and try to run with it.
Yeah, 100%.
We're too deep in this, though.
Yeah.
There's way too much money involved.
And we're too authentic with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there's too many people involved in this shit. Like,
yeah.
it's unbelievable. Just the connections and everything we got planned is you're not gonna be able to beat it.
Yeah, you're not.
Unless you know, like, Kanye West personally.
Yeah.
then there's nothing to talk about. But yeah, guys, this is something super just super authentic and something that we came up with, and we're just running with it now.
Yeah, yeah.
But you're always gonna have people that are gonna try to come and take your idea or come and try to do it better.
Yeah.
But
but
you need a good boat to do that to start off with.
No, 100%.
You know what I
but
mean?
the good thing is, I mean, like the reason why I say it would have been dope to like do a meet and greet with Rene, because like there's a lot of jokes that he was telling that like I know for a fact if we would just be, just not biting off, but just like going back and forth with each other and stuff like that. It would be fun. Like I know I know confidently I could sit in a room with him, and we'd all be laughing. Or like even with Flames.
Oh my God!
When he called Flames, that shit was hilarious, bro.
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, pa. Yo, that is hilarious, bro. I swear that's hilarious. But nah, definitely a good day yesterday. Good show. So yeah, applause to Rene Vaca. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Really funny cat. Thanks for coming to Chicago. Enjoyed your show.
Yeah, thank you.
Straight up. From the bottom of my heart.
Yeah. That was gangster. The performance was gangster. Bringing out Flames. That was hilarious. It's cool. You calling them. Taking a shot on stage. Like, I like that because, like, it just resonates with, like...
You like that, bro?
I like that, bro. I like that because, like, it just, like, resonates with, like, if it was just like us chilling with him and stuff like that, we'd be like, yo, take a shot for that.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. We'd have to come up with an awesome game for him.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, if he'd be down to play, but
yeah, we would have to do like, I like that.
I like that.
I don't like that.
Yeah. You like that bar or you don't like that? Or would you wish it on your worst enemy? Right. So now, going into today's topic and what we wanted to talk about, right? What you got for everybody?
This is like a popular request that we got in our DMs.
In our DMs, do keep in mind this was a story post. So I don't know if you want to clip this, but
yeah.
All right. So my whole thing is, make sure to drop a comment and check out our stories. We let people watch our stories and engage with us and make episodes about what you guys comment and engage with us based on what we post.
Yeah, 100%. We want to hear what you guys want to talk. What you guys want us to talk about. We monitor everything, and we want to give you guys the best content that we could possibly give you. So we want to hear what the people want to hear. You know what I'm saying?
100%. So with that being said,
yeah,
what was one of the topics that they want us to talk about?
One of them was like toxic traits.
It was toxic. So I know we wanted to mix toxic traits, and then the other one was
men being friends with women and women being friends with men. Can that happen? Can you have a relationship like that?
So we'll start off with the second one right there. So go ahead.
All right. Can men have women as friends? I believe so. And I said this in a prior podcast. I think I said like it's all about setting boundaries. You know what I'm saying? I think it's all about like if you know your intentions are genuine, I think there should be no issue. It's when the line starts to get blurred. That's when it starts to get like there's issues. You know what I'm saying?
Shit ain't allowed, pa. What are you talking about?
You don't like that, pa?
I don't like that, pa. Matter of fact.
So you're saying you cannot have a woman as a friend?
Okay, look. Out of respect to my girlfriend, right? Or who, out of respect to my significant other.
Yeah.
I don't think. Look. I'm no one's mom or dad, and I'm honestly no one to speak. I'm going to get that out the way right now, right? But as a human being, as a gentleman, as a man, right, out of respect to my significant other, I think it's best that I don't have women friends. I think it's best that I don't, for the simple fact of my significant other should be that friend.
Of course.
You know 100%. What I mean? Like, it's just, this is not how life was designed, though.
But I see it like, what do you mean it's not like design? I mean, like you're gonna meet people all the time.
I understand you're gonna meet people, but there's a difference between meeting people and then like really having a friendship with somebody. Do you understand that having a friendship with somebody takes a lot? It's not just let me call him, let me see what he's doing, blah 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 blah. Okay, bye. Like think about our friendship, and we're men, bro.
Yeah.
You don't think that having a friend as a woman, you're not gonna have the same amount of connections, or if not worse or better? Like my whole thing is, why not have that connection with the person you love?
Yeah, I agree.
You know, like
I agree to a certain extent
look,
because like
let me finish this real quick.
go ahead.
Is if you want to have a friend, right, of a different, of
Gender.
a different gender, of my whole thing is, for me, I'm all about respect, right? So it's like I rather have more respect and give that exclusivity to my significant other.
Yeah.
Um, at the end of the day, for example, like first and foremost, if you're having any problems in your relationship, those shouldn't be spoken about. Not even with my best friend. Like if I'm in a relationship and me and my girl are going through something, you know, realistically speaking, I should not be going to my best friend and be like, hey, what do you think about this or what do you think about that? Like the best thing to do is just as a man figure it out with yourself.
I don't think so. I disagree.
Okay,
Highly.
okay, you highly disagree with that.
Yeah.
But in reality, though, things tend to work out a lot better when you just keep your relationship private by any means at all costs, because it's okay to get other people's opinion on things. Like you can go ask questions about, hey, like what would you do if XYZ?
Yeah.
or
Like a hypothetical question.
yeah, and that's how you get your way around without actually having to sit here and be like, hey, this is what I'm going through.
Yeah.
Like my whole thing though is the whole point of this is, do you think my girlfriend or my significant other would like, right, if I had a female best friend and every time me and her got into it, I'm going and running to my female best friend, getting her opinion on it and what she thinks, and the next thing you know, my other female friend's telling me, I think that's immature, I don't think that's right, this and that. So now she's telling me everything that it should be or what it can be, and then I'm gonna be over here like, man, why can't you be like that? Like I just think that if I'm in a relationship with someone, my girl should have that exclusivity to everything, even like conversations, bonding. Like let's be honest, bro. Let's be honest right here. Like seriously, let's be honest. If you were to date a woman today, you were to meet someone you really like, but she told you, oh, and this is Jimmy. Jimmy's been my best friend for over 20 years.
Yeah.
You're gonna be okay with that?
Yeah, I like to so let me
And keep in mind.
Hold on, because you've been speaking this whole time.
Keep in mind, Jimmy.
So,
hold on, though.
So give me.
Let me say one more thing.
Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Jimmy is her best friend.
Okay.
There's more phone calls from Jimmy and more text messages from Jimmy than there is from you. But go ahead.
Well, the thing is like, after your whole rant, I understand like the being exclusive to your partner, 100%. The thing is, I'll play devil's advocate and I'll say it's okay to get other people's opinion because you're not always gonna have the answer. I don't care who you are.
Right.
You're not gonna have the answer.
Right.
So you can't sit here and say you can't even tell your best friend about your problems because you have to handle that in private because 100% of the time you're not handling it in private.
Right.
You're gonna talk about it.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you want other people's opinions. Maybe you overreacted. Maybe I overreacted to the way I handled that situation.
Okay. Again, like I think everything is always gonna depend on the situation.
100%.
You know what I mean? So obviously, in that aspect, yeah. Like if someone personally feels like they fucked up, then they're gonna want to get someone else's opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At that point, you're gonna want to sit here and be like, all right, let me see what this person thinks based on how I reacted. Not exactly what I'm going through, but just how I reacted.
Like like there's been times where I've noticed like situations of like I overheard a conversation. I shouldn't have gotten involved, but I'm there and the person's on speaker and I'm just like, bro, you're wrong. You're wrong. Just say sorry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it just like, it took me to fix the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? And then they're like, oh, now you're just saying sorry because Arian said to say sorry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like there's situations like that. So like I feel like it's okay because like sometimes there's situations where there's been situations that I had that like I didn't know how to go about the situation. Maybe I was overreacting, so I needed to get an opinion from a woman perspective because before I start jumping to conclusions, I want to get some information so I could just take into accountability to just see like, not saying it's the gospel, not saying that it's everything that they're saying is like, oh, I wish she acted like this. I think in reality, it should just be something that you could just take into consideration. And going back to your point with Jimmy, yeah, like I think if you don't even know Jimmy, then it's a red flag. Because like that's a toxic trait for sure. Because at that point, how do I know who Jimmy is?
How do you know Jimmy ain't piped that 2-3 times?
You don't know.
How do you know she didn't
No,
suck Jimmy
100%.
one time when they were just drunk and they were both feeling it and Jimmy got some head?
No, 100%. Jimmy got some head. That's hilarious.
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, Bon. Straight up.
Hell no.
That's just crazy. Yeah, for me, you know, for me, I, the Kevin,
Yeah.
T. Garcia, I would not be okay with my significant other having a best friend of the opposite sex. That's just me, man. I'm not okay with that for the simple fact of I don't know. Like I'm going into a relationship with a whole nother man with a penis that has had way more access than I have probably ever seen. Right?
Yeah.
But maybe you just don't know what you're walking into.
Both ways. I feel like I mean, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. It can go both ways. I feel like you're very adamant about that perspective, and that's okay for sure.
I'm gonna say this, right? Obviously, I'm not gonna say names. I would never do that. But let's just say this. I have a buddy, right? I have a buddy. He had this girl. It was his best friend, right? It was his best friend. Whatever. Like we would always hang out, blah blah blah, and she was always with him, dude. Like they went out to eat together. They would go to the club together, and like she would dance on other guys. He would dance on with other girls. They would both do their thing, right? Now, do keep in mind, right? Do keep in mind. One time, when I didn't know nobody, I thought that they were a couple, and then like it ended up being like, nah, they're just best friends, right?
Yeah.
So whatever, like they're just best friends. But at the end of the day, we got really, me and my homie got really close. We talked, whatever, and just to make it long story short, there, somewhere in the vicinity there was some kind of sexual encounter, not like 100% sexual encounter, but there were just some things happened that should have never happened, but they were able to keep it and leave it at just that.
Okay.
Like that never affected their friendship, and they left it at that. But like that's my whole point, right? Is like you never really know who this other person is.
But that's about that goes back to my point of setting boundaries. I mean, he didn't have to sleep with her. She didn't have to sleep with him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like,
but what does that have to do with you when you're coming into a relationship and she's just telling you, that's just my best friend. Like he's been my best friend for X amount of time.
100%. But I'm looking at it from an outside perspective of like, you think I'm gonna tell my girl and be like, you can't have no friends?
Oh no, 100%. I get that part.
That's what I'm getting.
Dude,
at.
I totally get that part.
That's what
but
I'm
then
getting
again,
like
okay, let me ask you.
I feel like they could definitely be your friend.
Yeah.
But we all got to be involved.
Right. Okay. I get it. I get it.
Like if we're gonna go to dinner, we all go to dinner.
Yeah. That's cool.
Or like I can get a feel for him, and I'll be able to make a judgment call for my damn self of who this man is, who this person actually is, and I have a good tell of reading people, so I'll be able to read the room.
Damn, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not everybody's a good reader. Like we all think we're good readers.
Yeah.
Believe me when I tell you this. I'm a barber. I've been cutting hair for 15 years, and the one thing I think I master in is reading.
Yeah.
And I can read people very well, but I don't care. I will never consider myself a good reader just because the best readers, let's just say the best readers still have problems pronouncing shit. Like at the end of the day, bro, you will really think you got shit on lock. Whole time shit's going on behind your back.
Oh, 100%.
That's why for me, bro, I can never be that. It's important to be confident, whatever. But like, I can't sit here and say I'm a good reader, bro, because I'ma tell you, straight up, man. Like shit will be going on, and you'll have no idea
100%
whatsoever, bro.
But you can say that about anything. You can say that about a lot of things.
Jimmy invited me to lunch. Is it cool if I just go, grab lunch with him?
See, that's different.
That's insane.
That's different, though. That's different. Like, what I'm saying? Like, it's. I'm not saying you get to talk to them every fucking day or go out with them every time. Like,
how do you like this?
I'm saying from a simple perspective. Simple perspective. Hey, whatever. I asked this person, an opinion. That's it.
Yeah.
I came to him for an opinion. That was it. And
I had a buddy one time, right? Again, we're not saying names, but I had a buddy one time called me, right? A friend of mine. He called me. He's like, man, I need your honest opinion on something. I'm like, what's up? He's like, well, and keep in mind, like, he's a very, 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 very solid dude. I honestly believe that he's a very fair person. You know what I'm saying? He's actually very fair. And he's also ever called me out if he ever thought I was like overreactive on something or whatever. Like, he would call me out and be like, nah, I think you're just overreacting, bro. Like, don't think about it too much. But you know me, I don't like to let my guard down. So, he calls me, he's like, man, bro, like, I don't know how I feel about this and tell me what you think about it. But my girl just asked me, if she can go have lunch with one of her friends. But the thing is, this friend is one of her exes, but from like years ago.
Yeah.
He's like, I know for a fact they're just friends.
See, that's a different story though. You're not you're bringing in an ex. You're bringing in, you know what I'm saying? They had a past relationships, past experiences together. Is different from being a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're mixing the two.
Look, long story short, that wasn't her only guy friend. She had guy friends, and I'm gonna tell you right now, the shit didn't work out.
Well, of course.
It just didn't work out. It's not gonna work out. It's just not.
See, the thing is just like, it's all about transparency. That's the only transparency and communication is
again,
key.
I can't speak for the people. I cannot speak for the people who are okay with this shit. I can't speak for the people that are already in this scenario or in this situation. I can't, because maybe they're in this situation now and they'll go in the comments and be like, oh, me and my husband been married for X amount. He has like five female friends that I know. They're all good people, blah, 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 blah. Like, vice versa. I've been married with my wife for 15 years. Like, she has two of her guy best friends and they're also my friends too. Like, but I just think it's a little weird, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I had a significant other or if I had my girlfriend and you and her talk every day and talk about shit, I would feel very uncomfortable, bro.
I don't think. I mean, if she came to,
even though you're my best friend, you're my best friend, and I know you wouldn't do me like that.
If she would come to me about anything,
you would instantly hit me up.
Yeah, but, okay, that's regardless of the fact. But either in general, like, I've reached out and extended my hand and be like, hey, if you need anything, just let me know.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, but like, if she came to me like, hey, Kevin's not answering his phone, can you?
I get that part.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I would do that.
Yeah, those are important scenarios.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you, is that, like, there's nothing. There could be no malicious intent to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the maliciousness comes in where the trust isn't there.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so if your girl's hitting up some random dude that you've never even heard about before, and you see that, and then she said, "Oh, that's my friend," then you're just like, "How come I never fucking heard of him before?"
No, I get that part. That I understand. Yeah. How come he's automatically been your best friend?
All of a sudden, you've been knowing him since we were fucking kids. I've never heard of him.
That's insane. See, at that point, that's not right.
No, yeah.
That's just not right.
See, I just like to see, like, your main thing is like, okay, you think they can't coexist. I believe, playing devil's advocate, I think they can coexist. Would I personally deal with it? Fine.
That's my whole point, bro. Like,
hey, I'm toxic, bro. I'm toxic, manipulating the situation.
Yo, get out of here, dog. We like that, though, bah.
So like that, bah.
So look, bro. So to answer, let's ask Arian a question here. All right, let's go ahead and ask him a question. Arian, would you date a woman that had a guy best friend?
Would I date a woman?
Would you date a woman that has a male best friend?
A male best friend, like how
Man,
how
just answer the damn question. It don't matter how extensive it is.
I don't think I would. I think I'd be like, who is that? Like, who is that? Have you ever slept with him? Has he ever tried?
And obviously, you're gonna know the answers to that. Everything's gonna be a no. Why the fuck would she tell you?
Everything's gonna be a no.
Why would she tell you? Why? Yeah. You know what I mean? So,
I'd have to meet him. Honestly, I'd have to meet him. I'm not gonna shut the book down right now and be like, no, I'm not good. I would have to, like, if he just came out randomly, like, oh, that's like, if I saw him somewhere, like, they're out and she didn't tell me, like, she's out. She told me that she's out getting, food with her friends, and then I see her friends and I see a dude, and I'd be like, who is that? It's like, oh, that's my best friend since I was like.
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, bah.
Hell no.
Okay.
That's that type of shit will make you lose your appetite.
I hope that love don't find me, bah.
No
lie.
No cap.
I hope that love don't find me. So, yeah, so that's that. Again, those are my perspectives on what I think about having a best friend of an opposite sex. I just think that it personally,
it's
in my eyes, it won't work out in my world.
It could it's room for destruction for sure.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
you might be adding some gas to the fire at that point.
Adding,
Because at that point you're just gonna be like, okay, well, oh well, you tell this girl everything, or you tell whatever, you know, I'll be, bro.
I hope that love don't find me, bro.
no cap.
Oh, may that love never find me, pa.
But
I don't like that, pa. I don't like that.
You don't like that, bro?
Hell no.
You don't like that.
so what's it called? Yeah, guys. What's a toxic trait that you have?
A toxic trait.
Yeah, what's because people want to know, right? They wanted us to have an episode about toxic traits, right?
Yeah.
So what are some solid toxic traits that you have?
Off the rip, man. I'm a terrible texter.
Terrible texter?
Terrible texter. I'll leave your shit on red sometimes.
Damn, bah.
Yeah.
I don't like that, bro. I don't like that.
Definitely. Sometimes I'll read it and I'll get back to it and I just don't even respond back.
That's crazy.
What else?
That makes sense now.
What?
That makes sense because when me and Arian be getting into it, I'll send him a text and I'll see that he read it. I'll see that you read it, and then you just won't reply. I'm like, man, he's being a little bitch. Straight up.
A little bitch, Bob.
Yeah, stop being a fucking pussy. And it makes me want to call you and be like, what's up, bitch? You want to put on the gloves or what? Pissing me the fuck off. My bad. Sorry for swearing.
What the toxic trait that Kevin has?
A toxic trait that I have? My toxic trait.
Because I could list off a few, but I'll let you have the floor, Bob.
I guess a toxic trait of mine. I don't know. Is this a toxic trait? I'm a fucking grudge holder, bro.
That's toxic.
Is that a toxic trait?
Yeah, you're vindictive.
Vindictive.
Yeah.
Vocabulary that I am not educated on.
You want to get the last word in. You want to make sure that if someone does something to you, you're gonna do it to them 10 times worse.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah,
that's me for sure.
100%.
It's like, that hurt, but feel this though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then be like, yeah, how do you like that?
I'll be 5 minutes late. This guy will be 15, 30 minutes late the next time. That's just an example. I'm not saying it happened, but I'm just saying an example. Or I call you, you don't answer, and then you call me and I'll be like, I'm not answering this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just an example of like how.
I mean, not to that extent over a phone call. Like,
no, I'm just saying like an example of like,
but
how vindictive you can be.
I can be very vindictive when I feel like you're being like that towards me. For sure. I react, bro.
A whole scenario will be made up in his mind. He'll be like, bro, I was calling you, and I know for a fact you saw me calling you. He's like, I know you're staring at your screen. Just like, I was like, bro, where are you? I was like, I was in the shower, bro. Like, fucking relax.
Hey, pa.
He's like, bro.
Hey, pa. You can say that all you want, but I don't really know.
I don't know, pa.
You can say you were in the shower, pa.
See, that's a toxic trait, bro.
I'm a fucking masterminded fucking brain mechanic.
A whole fucking scenario will be fucking playing on.
I know
in
the
his mind.
mechanism of the brain, pa. I can study you.
Yeah, so there's definitely times where you just like you go nuclear. Like something will happen.
He said nuclear.
You'll go nuclear. It'll be like the most. Like he's like, bro, if you don't answer my phone call, bro, I'm not even gonna do this anymore. Like, you'll say that,
hey, because it's a serious fucking situation. Like, what the fuck? Like understand.
That's a toxic trait.
How
bro.
I'm willing to die for this shit.
You'll die on that hill.
Understand that. You know how serious I need you to call me. You know what I mean? Like, oh damn, okay.
Yeah.
Let's take it down a notch. This dude's about to press the explosive device and end it all.
Yeah. 100%.
Let's see what the guy wants. But again, like
that's a toxic.
That's how
trait.
you know But bro,
See,
like once I bring that up, that's how you know I've just had it. I'm to the roof with this shit. I've had enough. I'm good.
Another one. Let's see. Another one that I have. I could be very quick to like just not give a fuck. To just like go my separate ways.
Yeah.
Quick, I guess you could say quick to cut corner, quick to just cut it.
Yeah,
and that's like friendships, that's relationships, That's toxic. That's not good.
Absolutely.
That's not good to me.
It's not good, and the problem with that too is like it's a toxic trait, and you can be toxic about it because like you can do that and last a month or two, and then third month comes around and it's like, "What's up, bitch?"
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, nigga, keep
act like nothing happened.
yeah, nah, brother, keep that same energy.
Yeah.
Keep that same
That's
energy.
the vindictiveness coming back out. All right.
Yeah, keep that same energy. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Again, that's just me though. That's
Yeah.
me. I personally just yeah, no. If I'm a very, very, very I hold grudges, bro. And the reason I hold grudges is because later on, when I remember that, I'll be like, all right, cool. I'll have that in my pocket. I remember that. But just know that my day will come. And it will be my time to shine.
He said, "My turn."
And I'm gonna show you how it fucking feels.
He said, "Ha ha."
Yeah,
Look.
yeah. I'm gonna show you how it feels because you know what? It's like you do these things, and it's like you don't even know who you're doing this to. Like I'm a wholesome person. I'm an honest person. I'm wholesome. I'm caring. I'm loving. I'm down to earth. Like, so when you do this to me, it hurts, and when it hurts, it's like, okay, cool. I got it. I got the message. Whole time you might have done it without even meaning it, without even knowing what you said. So. And maybe that's why it's important for me to just keep my circle small.
It's important. It's important for you to. It's important for you. You know what's important for you? I'll tell you.
Oh, and when things happen, that we know that just don't sit right with me, and he knows me so well. So like, let's just say somebody says something, and then I just look at Arian. It could be from across the room. He'll instantly know that dude just fucked up. Like, and Arian might go be like, "Yeah, bro, just." Real talk, dog. Don't say that shit again.
Yeah.
Like, trust me, just don't say that again. Like at the end of the day, it's just like it could be something that the guy might have not even meant to be bogus or whatever, and it's just like, yeah, bro. Like I don't know what the fuck's going on here, but
Yeah.
a mistake just happened.
Yeah.
And I know you know what I know.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy, pa. Nah, but at the end of the day, yeah, that's my toxic trait. That's the major one for me.
100%. That's definitely a major one for you.
So what's one more toxic trait, Arian, that you have?
One more?
Yeah, and maybe a toxic trait that everybody watching us right now can relate to.
Let's see. One that's relatable, huh?
A relatable toxic trait. Ow.
Damn. You know what? I don't like sharing locations. Hold on, though. Hold on. The reason I don't like sharing locations is because I know where it can lead to. I know it's a switch in me where, like, if I can't see your location one day that I check it, I'm not saying I check locations, but if I do happen to check a location and it says location not found or location turned off, you best believe you're never going to have my location again.
Really? Even if it's me?
That shit better be on. Or I'm going to be on dirt. I'm going to be on dirt now. Hold on before you press anything. I'm going to be on fucking dirt. I'm like, all right, bet. You're going to turn off your location? I'm going to turn off my location too. No, now I'm going to turn it off for fucking both of us. Now, because what's the point of having location if I can't fucking locate you, my boy? If I
I don't like that, bud.
I don't like that, bro.
I don't like that.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
I feel
pa.
like
I'm not your fucking bitch, bro.
Then why the fuck you sharing it with me then?
Cause you're my homie. I care about you.
I love you,
Pero
pa.
tampoco soy puto, eh.
I'm just saying, like, it's just like, what's the point of it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's a switch. Like, I'll put you in a situation. What if you just happen to just check your girl's location and then it says location not found? What are you doing? Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's my girl we're talking about here,
Okay,
bud.
or just in general. Just in general, like if you just were share locations.
All right,
with somebody.
okay, location not found. You're getting an instant phone call. You deny that call, I'm cheating on you. Keeping it a buck. Keeping it
a toxic trait.
I'm keeping it a buck, pa.
He said, hey, your phone could be fucking dead, pa, and I'm fucking slipping it in something else.
Hey, look. You're cheating. I don't care. You're cheating.
He said, no,
You're doing something you're not supposed to be doing. Especially if you're with me and you know the type of man I am, it's like, yeah, there better be there better be a very
There
I'm sorry.
there better be a
Yeah, I'm cheating.
great.
Cheating. I'm not even gonna ask questions. I'm gonna just do what it do, pal. We're gonna play chess.
No
That's what we're
playing
gonna
chess,
do.
not checkers,
Yeah,
huh?
nah, I don't give a fuck. First of all,
That's toxic.
so first of all, a good relationship, right? I understand, like, if maybe women feel like, damn, I have to fucking tell him everywhere I'm fucking going. It's annoying. Like, don't be in a fucking relationship. Don't be in a relationship. Just don't be in because honestly, like, my significant other is gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna run to the store real quick. Do you need anything?
Yeah.
I'm going to Aldi, and then I might go to Walmart after. But if I go to Walmart, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
That's somebody that loves you, cares about you. Communicating. Clear communication.
Clear, transparent, crystal clear communication.
Now you could open the phone. Okay, Aldi. But again, like, I'm not toxic to that point where if you told me that you communicated that to me, I'm gonna trust you. And that's what it's gonna be. That's it. But sometimes the brain, you might even just be doing nothing. Like, randomly, you just open your phone, check, location not found. Okay, cool. Her phone could be tweaking, but we'll find out. Call it straight to voicemail. Call it ring,
Cheating,
ring, not answering. Okay, cool.
Cheating?
I'm going to keep calling till that phone gets picked up. Straight up. I don't give a fuck.
He said, we're getting to the bottom of this one. Bye.
Yeah, 100%. And it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much to hop out of this car, jump in this one, and answer the phone. Be like, oh, I'm sorry, I had my phone in my purse. You know what I mean? It just there's so much to this, bro.
No, yeah.
There's just so much
like,
fuckery.
Look, if you're gonna share your location with me, perfectly fine. But I better, if I did dare to check it, I better be able to locate you.
I just think that once you gotta have locations, bro, that shit's over with.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I mean, I don't mind it. I don't mind sharing locations because I don't
I don't either. I don't either. Like, my significant other knows where I'm at, who I'm with, what I'm doing. Like,
Yeah.
and if you're blowing my phone up, even when I told you what I'm doing, who I'm with, and all of that, and you're still blowing me up, then I can't be with you. At that
It's too
point,
much.
yeah, you have problems at that point because now
At
you're not emotionally intelligent at all, and I can't be with somebody like that.
I think it's tough when, like, when you're busy and you have so many things going on and you don't have time to be texting or just, like, we have other things going on. So
that's one thing
and
off
then,
the
like,
rip
it just,
that
like,
people know about me
and
right
then-
off the rip.
and then one thing is, like, immediately, like, they jump to conclusions like, oh, you're probably doing this or you're probably
You know what's
doing
funny? Like, if you're like, let's just say, whatever, like me and you, like, you know how fucking busy I am, and if I ain't fucking replying, it's like, at the end of the day, you personally know how busy I can possibly be.
Yeah.
And, I get it, bro. I get it. I would be a hypocrite. Technically, I am being a hypocrite because I know I've said in the past, it takes 5 seconds to text back.
Yeah.
Literally, you're telling me that you cannot text me back for 5 fucking seconds? I can't steal your time for 20 seconds?
Well, it's not just that though. It's just like you having to picking up your phone and you're doing something else.
See,
like,
I personally, I believe in putting all my thought and emotion into what's going on. Like, yeah, you might text me, but I rather reply to that and fully understand the scenario, fully understand what I'm replying, not just reply to your text. That's it.
yeah.
I don't know. That's just me. But I will reply to you when I have time or when I can. If, like I said in the past, if you take that personal, that's a you problem, not a me.
Yeah.
But,
You have one just to end it off?
To end it off, a toxic trait.
Yeah, toxic trait. What's one that, like, resonates or
Somebody that a toxic trait that people can
Relate to.
Relate to. I would say, damn, that's kind of a hard one, right? Because I would say a toxic trait that I have is I don't like to text. I rather talk on the phone.
I don't think that's that toxic. But I can see what you're saying. Like,
I rather talk on the phone. I feel like when I hear you and we have a clear communication, it's just better than a text message.
100%.
You know what I mean? It's just different. Like, can you agree that if you text something,
It could be
rather than to actually express it or say it, it just sounds way different?
Well, yeah, it could be misconstrued. Like it could be like
100%.
like what are you doing can be like, well, like why do you care what I'm doing, or what you don't trust me or something like that. When you're just reality, you're just trying to figure out what's going on. Like we've had situations where me and you were like texting back and forth, and you're taking it one way. I'm just being like whatever, and then you take it a certain way. But once we get on a phone call, you're like, oh,
For example, like if you text somebody, who you with,
yeah.
and then they, it could be a girl that you're talking to, and they might take it as of like, oh shit, like like why does he care who I'm with? Like,
Yeah,
and the whole time you're trying to be like, oh, like who you with?
Yeah, just make
like
conversation.
did you come with some friends or like yeah. So I get that part, but yeah, that's just me again. That's just me. But then again, too, like I'm also not one to be calling people's phones and shit.
No,
like unless we got something going on or there's some business that needs to be communicated. Best believe I'm gonna make sure your phone rings till it fucking explodes. But yeah, guys. What's up?
No.
Let it out.
No,
Let it out.
I'm like your phone's in a ring till it explodes, but you're known to keep your phone on no more than 5%.
Well, guys, how about this? Let's check my phone right now. And I charged it before the show. 23%. It'll get us there, pa. 23%, pa.
That's all I need.
That's gonna get us through the day. Straight up. But yeah, guys, this is episode number 25.
25.
Right? So if you haven't yet, make sure you go to our YouTube channel and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok, follow us anywhere where it says Un Barco Dos Perros. Follow us.
100%. 100%. If go ahead.
DM us if you have any topics you guys want to talk about, anything that you guys personally want us to talk about. Just say it, or just ask us. We'll definitely be monitoring everything that we could possibly see, and we'll be bringing.
I didn't clip this area. So, for all our followers that are following us, this message is for our followers. All right, we continue to move based on your engagement. So when we post, don't be afraid to comment on anything we post. Don't be afraid to engage with us in any way. This is how we come up with what to talk about and how we just continue engaging with each other. But we do really appreciate anybody that is tuning in with us and watching our episodes. So, bro, yeah, you should probably clip that.
Yeah, 100%.
I just want to let our followers know that technically we ain't shit without them.
100%. Yeah, we can't do this without you guys. We appreciate anybody engaging, anybody reacting, anybody commenting, any little thing, honestly, reposting. It's the little things, and we appreciate that. We couldn't do it without you guys, and we're going to keep on doing this for you guys. And that being said, that's episode 25.
Episode number 25, guys. Thanks for tuning in to us again. This is Un Barco Dos Perros.
The one and only
Latino podcast on a boat, baby.
Peace.
Peace.